y'all. If you hear what this song, it means that we're out on tour. It means merch about to be so bright. We're always falling for these cheapo offers. That's beyond me. It's obvious we've been working. About the money makes the game again on purpose. Supposed to make it down right on time for service. I wake up every morning knowing I don't deserve this. I'm living out my dreams like I always do. All these arenas, I hope we hit Barclays soon. Oh, Madison Square, you know what to call it, we there. Hands every time. I don't wanna tie, need to win it every time. You wanna connect, then I know the reason why. I wanna see you do. We gon' celebrate the lives. Every time. If we pop up in your city, we gon' shut it down. I'm out of town. We gon' play it brown. You know how we do it every time. And talk to your hands.
Make some noise for Jesus in this place. Yeah, listen, let me tell you guys something. We're from South Florida. Anyone been to Florida? We talking Disney World in this place? Everyone here, everyone's been to Disney World. Listen, we're Social Club Misfits, and we're so happy to be here. So this week, we've had a really crazy journey. We were in Idaho. Yesterday, we were in Texas. And now we're in South Carolina. I've heard nothing but great things about South Carolina. All right, so here's the thing. I want you to turn us up by telling we're about to get turned up.
Yeah.
I want you to look at the other person you kind of ignored and tell them, Social Club's about to party, we're gonna turn up.
Come on. Listen. Okay, tell them, make sure you tell them. Actually, you can turn my vocals down in my ear just like 2 dB. It's amazing to be in this beautiful building. Y'all love your beautiful building?
Oh yeah.
Man, look at this thing. It's like being in a spaceship. Every time I get in a building like this, I gotta try something though, because we go to different places and we have different acoustics. I feel like the acoustics are good in here. I wanna try something.
What do you want to do?
Let me see.
Oh, okay. All right. Come on. Hands up. Hands up. Come on. 1, 2, Harry. Go. Come on. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Come on. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Come on. Side to side. Come on. Side to side. Come on. But I can never live lonely. Break on the iPhone. It was my homie. He told me you can make it out to the lake. And you find a place to stay. We can make a little break. So what you thinking? I think that sounds like a plan. Never possible when you're hopping on a plane. All I need is one chance at me to make it. And if I do, I'll bring my whole city with me. I heard they talking crazy on the group text. I guess every crew needs a Judas. I wanna keep the peace like a Buddhist, but if they cross the line, I put them into a suplex. Hey, you supposed to be a Christian? I know that. I am some on your business. I'm trying to be the best me. Put those hands up in the sky. Come on. Hands up. Come on. Let's go side to side. Come on. Come on, side to side. Come on, side to side.
I still feel like I'm 18, literally. No pains in my knees, no shakes in my hands, and the words I can see them so vividly. So to me, I approach the game differently. Safe to say that the game's made history. Life was the place, yes, Christ paid his for me. So I'm quickly reminded of what this could be. What if the words we utter could change history? I feel like Carmen and Haiti. I get my own show, so I gotta give them the fear of God. Wait, I rap for off the platform. Take my time, I don't rhyme no more. Hold up, but here's for the days you felt hopeless. For the days that you said you wasn't satisfied. I know it sounds like I'm going off a checklist. I'm just trying to say it all before I say goodbye.
You guys know what spirit fingers are? Spirit fingers? Spirit fingers in this place. I don't care if you're 9 or 99. If God says something, It feels good to be here.
Absolutely, man. And you know what? Georgia's like our sister. I'm sorry. Georgia is so close to Georgia. I thought we landed in Savannah. So it's weird that we drove to South Carolina. But either way, I feel like Florida is a sister and a cousin to South Carolina. Because we're in the South.
We're like related.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I want to do tonight? I want to give away some free stuff.
Come on. Who wants some free stuff?
Who wants some free stuff? You stand this side. I'm going to check this side. Alright, let's see this side. I'm going to pick something up. Hey, Lou, come here, Lou. Bring him over. Hold on, first.
Yeah, we can't do it.
Everyone say, hey, Lou, how you doing? Hey, Lou, how you doing? Alright, I'm not going to be the bad guy. We're not going to be the bad guys.
Can't do it. White glove only.
I want to give away some free stuff, alright? I feel like... I see that too. Okay, but here's the thing. This is what we're going to do, right? We're going to do this next song, and I want you to keep your eyes on the crowd and how they react to it. Whoever goes the craziest, I want you to pick one guy and one girl. One guy and one girl. And I want you to pick the craziest person. Is it okay? So I want you to definitely watch over here. I think right here, this side. Why are you guys in the seats? You guys should be over here. You guys should be over here. Are you ready? Who's ready to get a little wild?
Let's go.
were watching the crowd. Did you see any dancers? Like really good?
Yeah, this is a 2 for 1. We gotta get the wildest, but a good dancer. That would be great.
I feel like I did see a couple dancers in there.
They dance? They gotta be nominated.
Okay, you got the guy. We need the drum now. We need the drum. Can we bring him on stage? Can we bring him on stage? Can we bring him on stage?
Is it cool if we bring him on stage?
Patrick?
Who you got? Okay,
We can bring him up. Cool, we can bring him up.
pick the dude. You got the dude? You got one?
We got approval. We can bring him on stage.
You got the guy?
He can go up. He said, they gave the approval. He can go up. Alright, hold on. Whoa.
Be serious.
Hold
I think it's about to get serious.
on. Who do we have over here? I'm Brian. Everybody say, hey, Brian. Brian, you represent all the fellas in the building.
Oh my goodness. What is your name, young lady?
Lena?
We got Lena for the ladies.
So, here's what we're gonna do. We have a couple rules. We're gonna have a dance off, alright? So, Lena, go on that side. You guys are getting mortal enemies right now. Go on that side. You're over here. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a dance off, but here's the thing. We have a couple of rules. Rule number 1, Brian, no jumping into the crowd. Alright? Yeah. Yesterday in Texas, somebody thought it was a really good idea to jump into the crowd. And everyone moved.
Didn't work out.
And so, this guy jumped straight up, belly flopped right on the floor, and his shoes fell off. And then he tried to act like his shoes didn't fall off, but they went in the sky. I didn't see him go down. And I was like, dude, are you okay? He's like, I'm hungry. I was like, all right. So, all right. That was rule number 1. Rule number 2, Lena, no backflips. No backflips, all right?
Yeah, we only got basic insurance for this show.
Yeah, we don't have that type of insurance here.
We got the general.
And rule number 3, we got fans. They quickly rejected.
It's like a
They
WWE.
quickly rejected Dad, and they went straight for Lena.
I think it's gonna go
Rule
good.
number 3, no one else is allowed to stage. You, and that's it, okay? Who's gonna go first? Guys or girls? Girls? What? Girls to go first? You want to take one? Alright, she wants to go first. So, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna count it down. Lena's gonna start it off. Then I'm gonna rap. Brian's gonna jump up. Fern's gonna rap. And it's a dance off. You guys ready? Pull your headphones. You guys ready? Let's do it. This is it. You might want to take a blues. Okay, there it is. Whoa. Here we go.
Yes, I don't know what you were saying.
you to know, and I say this, hold on, I say this with full respect and 100%, but this was the whitest dance-off I've ever seen.
That's all white. That's all white.
That was amazing. I want to know who you guys believe is the winner tonight.
Let's see what you can do.
Let me count it down. Hold on. When I count to 3, if you believe that she swept it, when I count to 3, I want you to make noise. 1.
Don't mess it up. Make some noise.
Like there's more girls here. It's not fair. Listen, I don't want you to be biased. I want you to pick whoever's the best. 1. You think she's the best on 3? Make some noise. 2, 3. Make some noise.
Okay.
All right. If you believe that Brian swept it. They were super pumped. When I count to 3, if you believe that Brian swept it, I want you to make noise. 1, 2, 3. Make some noise. Can I be completely honest? You guys were both so good that I think we're both going to give you a prize.
That's right. That's right.
Can we do that? Can we do that for
Let's see both of them. 2 winners in the house
you
tonight.
both won tonight. So at the end of the show, you're gonna see Louis is gonna be at a merch table. You'll see a big yellow pug that will be us. Come see him, and he's gonna hook you guys up. Make some noise for our dancers. Security, how can we safely get them off stage? How can we safely get them? Go to this one there. Right around there. They got you. It's like a merch show. Wow. Can I tell you guys something? Can I tell you guys something? We don't jump up and down because we had the Popeye sandwich. That's not why we jump up and
Those sold
down.
out still here too.
We don't jump up and down because we're fat and we're trying to lose weight. We jump up and down and we go crazy because we're crazy about the God who's crazy about us.
Come on, we ain't ready.
Let me tell you something. We're not jumping up and down because of Chick-fil-A. We're jumping up and down because of what God did in our life.
That's right.
So can you guys repeat after me on this next song? I want you to say dive. Really bad. All right, try that again. This side. Dive. 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 Listen, we don't run away from the darkness. We run to it because we carry the message of Jesus Christ. This song is called Dive. You know what's crazy? Last year, one of the craziest things in our own community in South Florida, one of the wildest things happened. I went to a high school when I was younger. The school was called Marjorie Stoneman Douglas. That was my old high school. And last year, we had one of the worst shootings ever in the history of school and just in general. It was just horrific. It was awful. And the truth is, because it happened in walking distance of my house, my sisters are teachers, it hit really close to home. You know, we're from Florida and we're all about our communities and we're all about our local church. And you guys have such an amazing facility here and great leaders and people who love you, and that's why we're here. But something happened to us when that happened. How many people understand that hurt people hurt other people?
Yes.
There's a lot of hurt people out there. There's a lot of people out there that are hurt, that are dealing with some serious issues. And the truth is, I feel like a lot of times people just say, hey, you're young, don't worry about it. But we have some things that are going on in our lives, and it's hard. I believe that we've been given the greatest message, a message of hope, a message of freedom. Our God is not dead, He's alive. I want you to know that right now. I want to let you know something. The cross, the message of Jesus, forgiveness, it might be free, but it wasn't cheap. It cost our Savior His life. But death couldn't hold Him down. Sin couldn't hold Him down. Listen, let me tell you something. Your depression, your anxiety, your stress, your hurt, the things that nobody knows about you that you hide, the things that you possibly haven't shared with somebody because you don't even know how to process it yet. Let me tell you something. We serve a God who understands your pain, who understands your hurt. He loves you. And let me tell you something, He knows how to handle it. And so last year when this happened, it kind of stopped us in our tracks, and we were shocked. You know, I think of my sisters being teachers, like in the same community, and what would have happened if I lost them. And I think to myself, that's a generation that we're called to reach. That's a generation that needs to hear about the message of Jesus. That's a generation that needs hope. We have the greatest message. If we don't share this message, how will people know? It breaks my heart because a lot of us were like, someone else will do it. No. I don't know what I would do if, Fern, I wouldn't know if someone didn't share the gospel with us, where would we be? I don't know. I know that we wouldn't probably be here. And maybe there's somebody that you know that you need to share the message of Jesus with, but let me tell you something. It's supposed to be uncomfortable. It's supposed to be tough. It's supposed to be an act of faith. It's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be. So if you feel like maybe it's a little too hard, no, you're doing it. Your faith is actually working. But let me tell you something. We wrote this next song because of that situation in Florida. And we wanted to rally a generation to say yes to God. We wanted to rally a generation that wasn't embarrassed of God, that would say, God, I'll pray for my schools. I'll pray for my city. I'm in the right place. I might feel like no one understands me, but I'm in the right place because that's where you placed me, God. We wanted to write this song to rally up a generation and say, Lord, we need you. And we declare war. We say, we're going to pray for our schools. We're going to believe in our schools. We're going to serve. We're going to love. This is our war cry.
This is our war cry. We'll rise up.
Listen, if you got a cell phone, let's light this place up tonight.
And this is our time to rise up.
This is your time to rise up.
Rise up, yeah.
I thought by now we would get it. His love for me is unmeasured. Still feel like I could do better. Was paralyzed by depression, but heaven and earth came together, and you came to my rescue. I use my voice as a weapon, on earth like it's in heaven. Yeah, I never handled things too well, but I was made to fly, not to fail. I don't need man's approval, but God sent me to bring heaven down for the kids going through hell. Yeah, we gon' make it. I don't care what the world's been saying, it's time to step up, not cave in. The grace He gave us, love that can conquer the hatred, but it's up to us. A new generation to show His love from the head to the heart to the day He comes.
Trump. I went through your hard times, no bad luck. Graduated Cap Gown with the tassel. Now I ain't got like Basil, but I still keep it classic like a left eye rhyme. Big Papa like the best I got. Then I took the dirt off my shoulders like Jay in his prime. Stood on my own tool like the veterans tour. If I ever lay down, let it be for some rest. So whenever I'm recharged, let me be at my best. So whenever I'm showing all your love to the rest, now you can go and tell all the Make some noise for your father real quick. Man, it's so beautiful to see you guys here today. You guys could be anywhere else, but you chose to be in the house of the Lord. Let's keep it clear, right? This is the house of the Lord. It's a concert. So some of y'all got tricked, but y'all in the house of the Lord tonight. That's cool. You know what, man? What an honor it is to be able to, travel the country and, spread the message of Jesus through our music. It's so beautiful, and I'll tell you, when I look inside these different auditoriums we get to go, and when I see this place here tonight, I see all the faces here, I see so much potential. I see so much future, from the youngest to the oldest, to my man Mr. Brian on the stage today. You see, there's a lot of potential in this house.
Did anyone see Brian with like the Thanos like, "Buah!" And I was like,
He had like 17 moves, action-packed. So, I'm gonna tell you, it's so important to be able to see potential. Some of you guys can't see the potential in your own selves. But if we came here from Texas yesterday just to see the potential in you, I'm so happy about that. Because we see the potential. It's here tonight. I promise you. I see lawyers, I see doctors, I see teachers, I see preachers, worship leaders in here. I see some guitar players who want to sing some worship in here. Come on, you gotta stand up to your calling. You gotta stand up and go follow that calling. Don't let it sit still. There's the season of multiplying talents, man. We're not gonna sit, idle and not do anything with the blessings that the Lord gave us, right? So look, this is the part of the show where we get a little culturally diverse. Can we do that a little bit? It gets a little spicy, we like to add a little spice a little bit, It gets a little caliente real quick. Come on, but with no further ado, I don't really want to spoil it. Let's get into it. Let's show them what we mean. If you can't have a good time, you can have your hands up. Come on, hands up. Little two-step. Like this. That's all you need. Like this. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Recuerdo cuando yo te conocí, pero tú me conociste más antes que yo nací. Me protegiste ni supe que estaba ahí. Recíbame esta canción, cada letra es para ti. You asked me to trust you, I took a leap of faith. your hands. You can hold it together.
Like
Today was forever.
come on, this is in Spanish.
I'm ready, follow me, so quiet.
You ready for it? 1, 2, 3.
Nadie me separa del amor de que me da vida. Yo estaba viviendo mía sin usar sabiduría. Jugándome como una lotería, no dándome cuenta lo que tú decías. Hoy en día, que tú te glorifiques en mi poesía. Que la gente se dé cuenta, no por joyería. La respuesta más clara que una piscina. Música de los cielos, entonces esa joyería.
The boys are back at it again. Latin vibes coming heavy for a New Year weekend. Spread love, that's the Cumberland way. When we put out first, it's nothing new, that's the Cumberland way. This is for a new generation. Every race, every color, every nation. Come together, there's no more separation. Let me see those hands up. Let's go. You took my heart, come on. Show me the way to I'm screaming from the I'll even tell them. Where my singers at? Where my singers at? Where my singers? Come on. Wow, that was good. That was great. That was amazing.
Follow me, sígame, talk to me, olvídame. This flow de chacho, olvídate. Estamos firmes en la liga fina, eres lucha china, no crees. Zapatos limpios en los tiempos malos. It's something special when you traveling. Okay, I switch lanes, no stay in mind. I made the best who I laid in mind. I made 24 before 720. Realidad por casualidad. Cambiando de todo por la vida. Pegando el corazón como partida. Corriendo Puerto Rico para Mario te ama. Y todo está bien con mi alma. Y me siento ansioso, me calma. Pero todo la gracia, mi Dios, que lo siento, pero nadie lo para. From Miami to Guadalajara, he would take all of the tears. And every little cry, replace it with place. Keep on it, con amor, un besito a su cara. Para el piso, el problem. Por la noche que no debe ser. Pero nunca paraste de amarme. Y nunca te olvidaré. Perdido, pero nunca vale. Para el resto de mi vida, yo te amaré. Mamá, ya no tienes que sufrir. Recuerdo no podía ver. Mañana prometo nunca va a volver. Para atrás, dime que lo que. Mamá, ya no tienes que sufrir. Mañana recuerdo no podía ver. Mañana prometo nunca va a volver.
Don't fake love with that. I'm thinking I hope I make you proud. It's that thing with now. Told me be myself and no one trusted God. I work so hard I need a long vacation. Some airplane mode with no elevation. I'm Gucci down to the socks like it's a product placement. I might Kanye the next award show if I don't win it. Get on the phone. It's a party over here, but everyone's invited. All of a sudden they came up with nothing and life in the brown and silver. I never think about it. All I know that God is silver. He's in control. I let go. I went from pit to palace. I don't care what they say about us. I feel like we're the best. Why you think we took the tag off? I gotta prove it to the world. All these rappers sound the same, dog. It's making me depressed. And they say all that hits for the
Mamá, ya no tienes que sufrir. Recuerdo no podía ver. Mañana prometo nunca va a volver. Para atrás, dime que lo que. Mamá, ya no tienes que sufrir. Mañana recuerdo no podía ver. Mañana prometo nunca va a volver. Para atrás,
I feel like we have family here tonight.
I feel surrounded by family. Absolutely. What's up, cuz?
Listen,
I got my cuz right here.
one thing about being a misfit, people always ask us, what does it mean? Well, we believe that we're in this world, but not of this world. We believe that we carry the message of Jesus Christ wherever we go.
Amen.
And you know, we might not fit in, but it doesn't matter. We say yes to God. We'll say no to the world, but we say yes to God. Let me tell you something. You might have come here alone, but you don't have to leave here alone. So do me a favor. I want you to high five 3 people, tell them your family tonight. I saw a couple of guys and girls. It's okay. That's the best place to be in this church. This song is for the friends and the family.
Everybody turn up. Let's go. We're about to turn up right now. Come on. You about to turn up right now? We need to take it to a 15. We have like a 12. You ready to turn up right now? Okay. You ready to turn up right now? Let's go.
Friends and the family. Do it for the friends and the family. Friends and the family. Do it for the friends and the family. Friends and the family. Do it for the friends and the family. Friends and the family. You know them, you know me. Friends and the family. Do it for the friends and the family. Friends and the family. Do it for the friends and the family. Friends and the family. Do it for the friends and the family. You know them, you know me. Who's gonna catch this? Who's gonna catch this? One person got it. Come on! I feel like I your voice is ready. Brace it, cannon on the chest key. It's a Miami thing. Don't worry about it. Even if my wife be lets me. This is for the president. Come on. They don't know what we've been doing. Wow. Play to the family. We done it. Everything booming. I'm at the bus and the humans. Come to you know like a booming. Putting my life in the music, my heart in the music, my God in the music. What else are we doing? This is them here. No substitution. Now with the band of a human. This for the fans and the movement.
For the friends and the family, we know that we're doing this more than just rapping. We back on roll with the pull up tour, lost bumping in the lot. What's happening? Jordan Falls in the beer boots, black tee with the hoodie on. That's fashion. When you see me on stage, that's passion. For the guy who loves what I'm rapping. Y'all soothsayers, we truth tellers, we good fellas, we good fellas. Just some better brothers got the gang smothered, so we hit the road, switching lanes over. This game over, and we ride till they say over. Rap game, here's your makeover. Go for it, we go when the day's over. Let's go.
We're gonna take this to a 12.
Let's go. You don't want chance, let's go. You know that, you know it.
Make some noise for Jesus in this place. Listen. 3 things we want to say. Number 1, I don't know how far you are from God. I love this church and I love that we got to come right after the gospel message, but I know that some people here might be far away from God, but let me tell you, you're in the right place.
That's right.
You're in the right place. Can we make some noise for our youth leaders?
We volunteer, yeah.
Can we make some noise for every youth leader, for every volunteer in this place tonight? See, you have to understand, a lot of people here, they took time out of their schedule to make this happen for you.
right.
Security, can we make some noise for security killing it? I love
Make
it.
some noise.
Listen, when we were young, we didn't have cool rappers.
It was way different.
We had the power team. Does anybody know who the power team is? 1 person, 2 people.
Oh, San California.
Yeah, so a lot of people don't understand what the power team is. When we were growing up, these really strong guys would come in, and then they would like rip license plates, and then be like, Jesus! And then you're like, that was from my car.
Hey, go to the power team when you go home.
Yeah. So we never had this, but you know, everyone here put this together for you to have some fun, to have an encounter with the living God. That's number 1. Number 2, it's this. You know, you see merch behind in the back and it says Misfit. I don't want you to, we don't take that statement lightly. When we say misfit, it means a lot. It means it represents a generation that's not embarrassed of the message of Jesus Christ, not ashamed of the message of Jesus Christ, and is willing to say, you know what, I'll look crazy, I'll look stupid, I'll look funny, as long as my God is glorified. I'm waiting to see a generation that says, you know what, God, people might make fun of me, but it's okay, because I'm going to burn, I'm going to shine light for you wherever I go. And that's what Misfits represents.
I'm gonna tell you right now, no cap. Right? No cap at all. Listen. One of the most important things I like to say before we leave every single time. Some of y'all got brought here by your mom. Some of y'all came here, you drove your car, you just got your car, you feeling good about it, you brought a friend. Some came here kicking and screaming, didn't know what they were gonna get into. But you're here right now, and I want to tell you that where two or more gathered, the presence of Jesus is here. And there's more than two people here. So I want to say, I know the Lord is here. And for those who don't know what's going on, you're like, man, I feel something empty in my heart. I feel something tugging at my heart. That's Jesus. He's in the building. Don't miss your time to meet him tonight. I love you guys. We love you guys. We're social ministry.
Make some noise for Jesus in this place.